Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wattpad Book Club. I'm your host, Phoenix, and today I got my lovely friend over here. I got Lego with me on a Thursday.
Yeah, this is a Thursday at 4 p.m. on a Thursday.
At 4:20.
Oh, actually, on my time it says 4:19.
Oh shit, word.
Oh, now it says 4:20.
Alright, time for us to smoke, even though I don't know where to get that shit from. And it being illegal in our state.
I was gonna say, I definitely legally can't,
Yeah.
so...
And it's just illegal for us. I think you can have edibles, but I don't know. I don't know. Not gonna try to debate the laws.
Police officer, I'm sorry, but I did not do anything wrong.
Yeah.
You didn't clearly state that out in the law to me.
Yeah, can you show me where it says I can't smoke a weed? Where does that say on the no fun rules?
Listen, I can't go to jail. How am I going to keep up with my merch collection?
I was about to say, I'm like, I can't. Who's gonna buy all the Vox merch while I'm gone?
Don't worry, Gingy will take care of it for you.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put that in my will. Like, in the event that I die, Cameron has to continue my merch obsession in my honor.
I'm sorry, Cameron.
Yeah, sorry. This is legally binding.
That's what happens when you're part of this.
Yeah. Oh, and he also has to buy all the rainbow cards I'm missing if I'm missing any by the time of my death. It came with the package of dating.
Yeah. The contract that he didn't sign.
Yeah. It's like it's in the fine print.
Fine print.
Yeah, the fine print.
You have to continue anything I start.
Yeah, and also you can't get rid of any of the plushies that I bought. They're gonna go with value, so you can't sell my children. You're legally required to get more of them, actually.
Yeah, every few months, or few weeks, actually, or days, you have to buy a new one.
Yeah. It can be Squishmallow.
They get bored of each other.
Yeah. They need a third guy, and what if that guy gets sick of that guy, and then you gotta get the whole thing, and then, like, you might as well get the whole set, and then, like, they had some extensions.
And then, that's a new family, so we just gotta start over again.
Yeah. And speaking of a new family, we're gonna be reading more of a Haley X reader, which I'm very excited about. I think all of our settings are still here, because I haven't read an X reader since I last recorded with you.
I think so. I haven't touched Wattpad since our last recording. 2 weeks ago.
You're telling me you don't read Wattpad fanfiction in between our recordings? Fake fan.
If I had, then we'd have nothing else to read.
Oh shit, you right. I find out later you just have like a bunch of bookmarked ones of Velvet X Reader that you've just been holding on to for so long.
No, that's the stuff that we can't read.
That's how fast I'll get them monetized.
Oh yeah, the first one I'm with that's monetized.
Yeah, at least as of recording this, I've been monetized now.
Hold on, where's the
golf clap? Yay!
There you go. Congratulations, you are now officially a valued member in YouTube.
Yippee! Now I feel like you on Twitch, where you're like, yay, time for me to get paid again.
Yeah. It's a very long and grueling process to get paid.
Don't I fucking know it, bro. I need bangers. Anyway, we're on chapter 8. I think from last time, we went to a beach. We explored around there. We did more farm work. Haley's starting to get into liking us. And then I think we're currently at her house helping her rearrange her closet because she wanted an excuse to hang out with us.
Yeah.
Alright, our name is Belle. I think it's Belle Stone. blue eyes, brown hair. Our farm name is Death Star, and our fingers are nublets. So, pretty much that's all you need.
Nublet.
Yeah. It's a very important plot point.
Yep. Nublet. So we can nublet.
Nubbling.
Nubleting.
That's so fucked up with the context of us replacing finger with nublet. Oh, wait. Where'd my coin at? Okay, that's a pin. I can't really flip a pin. Oh, there it is. Okay, you want me heads or tails to read the Haley excreter first?
I
know, decisions.
Difficult question. I'm not sure. I think I'll go with tails.
Okay. It's heads, I'm sorry.
No! They hate us. They hate me.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I'll get through it as fast as possible so you can read.
Okay.
Alright, chapter 8. No name. Alright. You opened your mailbox for the first time. First time? We've been here for a while. And found a letter. It had the date of Spring 2 on it. It was not Spring 2, but Spring 7th now. You felt a little bad for whoever sent it. You looked at the sender and didn't recognize their name. Willie. You didn't know them, but you read the letter anyway. Hello there. Since you're new in town, I thought it'd be nice to invite you to my shop. Come down to the beach sometime. I got something for you. A nice starter pole, so you can start fishing. You were continuously surprised by the friendly nature of this town. Back where you used to live, someone would try to rip you off instead of giving you something for free. You would have to buy Willie's shop to... I think they meant go by. Like stop by. Right now, you were working on the fencing that was going around your home. You had almost finished putting it all up. Your house looked a bit more put together now that the fencing was surrounding it. It gave you a sense of pride knowing that you were the one who was making this place better. Your mind went back to yesterday as you worked. Spending time with Haley was a dream come true. You thought the blonde woman wanted nothing to do with you until her attitude made a full 180. The change was a little jarring, but you were happy that Haley wasn't rude to you anymore. You just didn't expect her to invite you to her house so soon. The invitation made you extremely nervous, but you went anyway. Emily answering the door didn't help your nerves, and neither did the sisters' argument. Yes, sisters. You didn't know that until you asked Haley. Haley wasn't exactly fond of Emily, saying something like, "Yes, Emily is my sister. She is so weird. Sometimes I wonder if we're actually related." I didn't comment on her suspicion. Haley had blonde hair and blue eyes, while Emily had blue hair and purple eyes. You found that odd when you first saw them side by side. Donk! The last post went into the dirt and you finally finished the fencing. Blowing a strand of hair out of your face, you took a few steps back to really look at it. And it looked good, in your opinion. Time you had cleaned up, you said. You made your way to your house and did your usual routine of cleaning up after you worked outside. A shower, a fresh set of clothes, and you were back in business. Wonder what's on TV?
Yeah.
You hadn't seen the weather or your fortune for today, so you decided to take a look and see before you went to the beach. Flip to the Weather Channel first. It's going to be partially cloudy with a light breeze. Expect lots of pollen, the weatherman said. My kind of weather, you said with a grin. You flipped to the fortune teller next. The spirits today feel neutral. The day is in your hands, the fortune teller said. Okay, not too bad. That's so good. You were going to turn off the TV, but your nublet hit the button to switch channels again, and a new channel popped up. It was a cooking channel, and it was called The Queen of Sauce. Odd, but you always could use some cooking tips. Stir fry. It's a perfect way to get some healthy greens on your plate. Saute the greens with a little sesame oil and make sure to add lots of fresh ginger and garlic. Now breathe deeply. Oh, that's good. Stir fry. I guess I could try that. Fuck, I love stir fry.
I don't care for it.
How dare you? To be fair, in my opinion, I like circled through 5 meals, and that's one of them. So I kind of have to like at this point. At least dinner would be something else that wasn't instant meals. You weren't the greatest cook, but you could follow the recipe. Hopefully. You're out the TV with the remote, stretch your muscles, and yawned. Guess that's the time to go see Willie. The walk to the beach didn't take long. You saw Elliot's, I almost said the wrong word. That would have been really funny. Elliot's shack. And moved your eyes to the building that was at the end of the dock. How did you miss that the last time you were here? You had no idea, but you walked towards it anyways. When you made the left turn, you saw Willie standing at the end of the dock. He was smoking a pipe and looked relaxed while he hazed on outwards towards the pecan. Okay. You assumed the ocean was this man's whole life. He certainly looked that way. Willie turned around when a board creaked underneath your foot. Ahoy there, lass. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Glad to finally meet you, Willie said. It's good to finally meet you too, Willie. Sorry for not getting here sooner, you said apologetically, my hand rubbing my neck nervously. It's fine, Will said, waving his hand. Give me some time to unwind. Just got back from a months-long trip from the salty seas, so it worked out perfectly, lass. A month? I assume you caught a lot, I asked. Aye, and yes I did. It was a whole haul. I sold many good fish when I came back, Willie explained. You're happy Willie did well with his fishing trip, but you wanted to know why he was willing to give you something of his. Maybe it was because he did so well? Willie, I had to ask, but why did you say you were going to give me something in your letter? You didn't have to, you know. I'm perfectly fine with buying from you. I don't, but I want to spread the wealth. What a better way to do that than a gift the new farmer my old fishing pole, Willie said. Your old fishing pole? Is my equipment not good enough for you? Will said, a busy eyebrow raised. What? Of course not. I'll be happy to get anything you give me, you rush out. Willie mischievously chuckled. I'm just joking, lass. Here, my trusty old fishing rod. Take good care of her, you hear? You take Willie's fishing pole revertingly and smile at the grizzly man. If Willie wanted you to take care of it, then you would. I will. I promise, Willie. You promised. Willie nodded his head. It's important to me that the art of fishing stay alive. But hey, maybe you buy something from the shop once in a while. I promise I'll do that, Willie. I'll keep the art of fishing alive, you said with a smile. Willie nodded again and went to walk back to his shop, but stopped in his tracks and turned back to me. I always buy anything you catch. My old pappy used to always say, if it smells, it sells. Willie says with a light laugh. With that said, Willie turned back to his shop and went back inside. Talking with Will was enjoyable. It was completely different from your conversation with Pierre. You didn't mind hearing about some of Willie's epic fishing trips or ventures. Fuck. Also, fun fact, Cameron asked me multiple times during his playthrough if he could marry Willie because he liked him so much.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Cameron just loved the fish, so he'd constantly be over at Willie's, and he's like, can I date him? I'm like, no, you can't. He's not on the list. And he's like, what the fuck? I wanna date this man.
No, you should be able to date anyone you want.
Yeah.
No matter how erotic it is.
There's mods where you can do that. You can date like anyone in the game. Hopefully except for the children that are like 5. I hope to fucking God. There's no mods.
I'm sorry, that's like I hope not. I hope that's not part of the mod.
Yeah, I really
didn't know we were gonna go to jail over a mod.
I'm going to jail. You had gone what you came for, so you went back to the beach. Only, there was someone there now. You don't think you had talked with Willie that long, but I guess you did. That someone was someone you recognized. Haley. Haley was on the beach, but she was frantically digging through the sand while she was looking for something. You could see tears in her eyes, which pulled at your heartstrings. You didn't want Haley to cry. Ever. You decided to go up and see what was wrong. Haley spotted you and waved frantically. Belle, come over quickly. You quickly jogged over to where Haley was and saw that she's been crying. Alright, like, what would you do if you saw Haley crying?
Anything she needs. Does she need money that I don't have? But
the immediate
just add on to my credit card debt. A hug.
That's a good one.
Someone to punch.
You would fight someone for Haley?
Oh no, if she needs someone to punch.
Oh, okay. That too. Okay. At least you're honest.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot. Anything. Other than, like, kill
Money.
kids.
Oh, yeah, that too. Don't. What's wrong, Haley? You asked. My bracelet is gone. I know I had it on when I got here. I don't know what happened, but now it's gone. I can't find it anywhere, Haley said, crying hard now. I'm really sorry, Haley, you said, feeling bad. Haley sighed and wiped the tears off her face with the back of her hand. She plopped down on the beach and looked defeated. You sat there next to her, trying to be a comforting presence for her. You looked over to your right and really looked at her. She looked more disheveled than she's ever had been before. That only further to make your heart hurt for the blonde-haired woman you were quickly becoming infatuated with. The woman swept a piece of hair in Haley's face, so she brushed it back. She looked, She looked.
Hold on, now I'm Googling whatever this... Writers, if you're writing a book, please don't add these big words.
I think we're just stupid. I don't think it's the author's fault.
No, because, we're part of that,
Oh, contemplative.
Why? Okay, because my copy and paste wasn't copying.
Yeah, it doesn't let you on Wattpad for copyright reasons.
Be right.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's like a privacy protection thing. You and her sat there for a few minutes until Haley spoke again. Maybe you'll wash up on another shore. I can't bear to think of it as the bottom of the ocean, Haley said, and looked up at the sky. Sorry, great-grandma. I lost your precious bracelet. Please forgive me. You sat there, thinking. This beach wasn't that big. Could Haley have just dropped it somewhere nearby? You said to get up at least to try to look for it. You might not be able to find it, but you could say that you at least tried. Belle? Haley asked. Yeah, I replied. Where are you going? I'm gonna look for your bracelet, you said with a smile. Haley blinked at you and then scoffed. It's okay, Belle. I know it's gone. You don't have to make me feel better. You frowned at her tone. Haley thought it was lost forever, but you could at least try your best to find it for her. I'm still gonna go search. You never know, you said, and you walked off to do your search. You started by combing the area near Haley. When you exhausted that, you then went over to Elliot's cabin. You searched his search, and the bracelet was nowhere in sight. You were starting to worry that Haley's bracelet really was gone. But you saw some plant life on the right side of his house. You decided to check behind the plants, and there it was. Haley's bracelet. It was on a bench where you assumed Haley had sat on. You were sure the bracelet slipped when she was back there. You picked the bracelet up and headed to Haley. Is that? Haley's eyes sparkled. She looked at the bracelet. You found it! Haley said happily. Haley did something unexpected and hugged you. It was a shock that you didn't hug her back immediately, but eventually you did when your brain rebooted. Thank you, Belle. You're a lifesaver. It's no problem, Haley. I was just glad that I could find it, you said sharply. I won't forget this, Haley replied. With one more tight squeeze, Haley released you and waved goodbye. You saw her leave. She was practically skipping with glee. It was cute. You hoped that Haley was opening up to you. Maybe you could start with being friends. Who knows? You never know what each day is going to bring. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
my god. That dress and the jacket. And her eyes.
Oh, looks like you have a new crush. Move over, Velvet. Haley's in town.
Don't worry, Velvet will be back in like half an hour when I'm back on Twitter.
You right.
Chapter 9. Today was spring 12. Is that how they actually count?
Yeah, they do.
Like
I think it's 30 days. 30 days? No, it's 28 days for each a season.
Okay, so it's like spring 28, winter 28, yada yada.
Yeah, and then like it rolls over to the next one. So after spring will be summer, and then fall, winter, and then spring, and then it's like. So let's say like spring, like right now it's spring 12 year 1. That's how they measure it in Stardew.
Okay. And is there also like those actual scavenger hunt, like go find someone's missing leg?
I'm sorry, a leg?
That was the first thing that came to my mind.
That the Haley thing that we just read, that is actually a hard event in Stardew Valley. That you try to go find her bracelet on the beach.
Oh, okay. So those are actual things that happen in the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, missing a leg was just the first thing that came to my mind. I was looking at Teru Teru.
Someone's leg. What do you mean you're looking at Teru Teru? And no. What was you thought of him? He was like, what if you had a side quest to find someone's leg?
Yeah. Yep. I know what type of people you are.
I know what you are. You're gay.
Okay. Today was spring 12. You were happy you could harvest more of your crops that you planted. 20 parsnips would give you a good yield. Yet another net of 640G. If you were to buy another 20 seeds, then you would be left with 1,280G. It was a good profit, but you should also look into other ways to make money. You're always going to get the best price for your crops, no matter what. You, as the reader, have been farming since you were little, so it makes sense. Smiley face. Before you forgot, I don't know why I forgot. You also wanted to do some fishing today. It was something you've always looked forward to. You had spent the last couple of days foraging. You had amassed a pretty good wood and stone supply that would let you breathe a little regarding those particular resources. You had also made a scarecrow to protect the crops you were growing. Didn't want any nasty crows to ruin your hard work. Do crows actually do that in the game?
Yeah. You have to like fuck. If you make your cropland too big without a scarecrow, crows will start eating your crops.
Bitch ass crows.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Mayor Lewis's birthday also came and went. He wanted to go into town that day and saw on the calendar that it was the mayor's birthday. You didn't want to not get him anything, so you asked around a little bit to see what he liked. Someone mentioned that he liked a dish called vegetable medley. You weren't the best cook, but you were up to the task. With it cooked, you had greeted the mayor with said gift in your hand. Excuse me, he was all smiles when you gave it to him. By this expression, you assumed it was a success and left him to enjoy it. A lot of things happened these past few days, but now you are ready to fish. Now let's see how Willie's old fishing rod works, you said to yourself. Packed everything you needed, you set out for the beach. The spot where Willie was standing looked like the perfect place to fish from. You could also quickly go into his store if you needed anything. It was a win-win spot. The trip to the beach was quick, and you found yourself at the end of the dock. It was a windy day, so you had to make sure you had focused on your casts. Before you actually got to fishing, you wanted to go into Willie's shop for a minute. You wanted to see what he had. Ahoy there, lass! Looks like a decent weather for fishing, eh? Willie said. A little windy, but it should be alright, he replied. Aye, it is. But I think you'll be just fine. Speaking of fishing, do you need any supplies, lass? Willie asked. Do you mind if I take a look at what you have, Willie? Don't mind at all. Take your time, Willie replied. Willie's shop was a fisherman's dream come true. There were rods, baits, bobbers, hooks, spinners, tanks, and even a smoker. You didn't know what fish could be. You didn't even know fish could be smoked. It was all very exciting. Willie, I don't see anything I can afford right now, but I promise to buy something when I've got money to spend, you said with a smile. It's fine, lass, Will said with a wave of his hand. That's when an idea popped into your head. Oh, to repay you for your kindness, I'll give you the first fish I catch today as a thank you. You don't have to do that, but it'll be appreciated, lass, Will replied. You waved Willie goodbye and headed for the end of the dock. Your fishing gear was on the bench, so you walked over there first and got set up. The ocean looked a little choppy, but you didn't think the waters were too rough for fishing. With your fishing rod in hand, you set out your first cast. I wonder how long it'll be until a fish bites, I said aloud. It surprisingly didn't take long for one to nibble. A fish! You exclaimed excitedly. You were surprised by the fish's first bite, but were even more surprised when the fishing rod almost jerked out of your hand. You renewed your grip on the rod and made sure Willie's prized possession didn't find its way to the bottom of the ocean. Come on, you muttered. It took a minute, but you finally got the fish close enough to where you could pull it in. Based on the list of fish in the ocean, it looked like a herring. You would have to thank Willie again for the chart. One fish down, many more to go, you said. You sit on the dock for hours fishing. It was a pretty productive day. You caught 10 fish in total. 4 anchovies, 3 sardines, and 3 herrings. Not only did you catch 10 fish, but you also got a good variety. You were beaming with pride. Maybe you could make a good fisherman too. Thinking this was an amazing haul, you started picking up for the day. You made a quick stop at Willie and gave him the fish you caught. The fish you said you'd give him. Willie looked happy that you remembered, which brought a smile to your own face. Doing good deeds was rewarding. I'm not doing any good deeds with merch.
You right.
You thought that you'd have to do something for Robin sometimes to repay her for when you first moved here. Bye, Willie, you yelled, opening the door of the shop to leave. Bye, lass, Will replied. Back at home, you pull all the fish into a box to sell. You didn't think you'd get the top price for the fish like you did your crops, but it was exciting to see what you'd get all at the same time. What to do now? The egg festival wasn't until tomorrow, so you could do something productive to wrap up today. You thought and finally decided on... You sighed. Truthfully, you wanted to go see Haley, but were hesitant to go. Things were good between the two of you, so what if you mess it up? What if Haley comes to hate you? Thoughts are swimming in your head. Maybe you just wait till tomorrow to see her. Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. You'd make sure you looked the best and made sure to bring something with you. Killing people with kindness always worked, and so far seemed to be working with Haley. Hopefully it keeps working. Before leaving their house that day, Haley asked for you to come over. You may have asked Emily a bunch of Haley-related questions. You now knew that Haley loved, liked, and hated. Haley loved sunflowers, pancake, fruit salad, and coconuts. Most of those made sense except for the cake. You didn't peg Haley as having a sweet tooth. Apparently she did. For some reason, I like stopped after you didn't peg Haley. Like my brain just stopped. So, just fun things. Emily said to never give her clay, horseradish, and a prismatic shard. I didn't even know what that was, so you asked. It was some really rare rock. Emily told me even though Haley loves to shop, she likes her gifts to be genuine. She didn't want some random expensive rock, even if it was super rare. Wow. Was your response to that amazing tad bit of information? When you heard that, your heart melted. The more you found out about this woman, the more you liked her. Emily told you not to tell Haley that she said all of this to you, and zipped your lips in response. You decided on your gift for tomorrow. You would pick off some daffodils for Haley. You would make them into the best bouquet you can make them. They weren't sunflowers, but they would have to do for now. Once sunflowers were in season, then you'd give Haley as many as she wanted. Butterflies fluttered in your stomach. I hope she likes them. Oh my god, she's so pretty.
Oh wait, fun little lore bit for you. There is this item in Stardew Valley called a prismatic shard. I'm pretty sure it's a prismatic stone or like rock. It is a rock that is entirely like rainbow. You'll see that in the sprite. It's like red, yellow, green, blue, and I think a little bit of purple in there. It's pretty much a universal love gift. If you give it to any NPC, they love it. The only person that hates that rock is Haley, and the theory is that she doesn't like things that are prettier than her.
Well, nothing can be prettier than her, but
Well, yeah, I know, but like, I'm just. I'm not gonna say no to that. Alright, chapter 10 with the egg festival. I wonder if we're actually gonna go around and try to pick up eggs, so that's what you're supposed to do in, like, for the main character. Alright, chapter 10. Today was the day of the egg festival. It was starting at 9 p.m. and was being held in the town square. You thought it'd be cute that the town did these events that brought the people together. When you were working at Joja, people didn't seem to care about the little things. They didn't care about how other people felt. When your grandpa passed, you still had to go to work. You weren't allowed to grieve. You ended up crying for most of the day, and no one seemed to care. This felt right. You had some time before it started, so you did your daily routine. Firstly, you turned on the TV to see the weather and your fortune. The weatherman was all smiles. Behind him was a nice graphic of the festival going on. It's going to be a clear and sunny day today. Perfect weather for the festival, the weatherman exclaims. Well, there you have it. You flick the fortune teller program next. The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune, the fortune teller says. Good fortune for everyone? I wonder how that will work during the egg hunt, you replied. You didn't bother looking at the cooking program and make your way to the box. You're excited to see how much money you've gotten. With your crops plus the fish you caught, it'd be a decent amount. You open the lid and see 1,370 G! I'm rich! That brought the total you earned from your work to 2,650 G. You obviously have your other funds from before, but it felt good earning money from your own hard work. You earned a decent wage when you worked at Joja Mart, but the work wasn't meaningful. Your farm is meaningful. You smile at the thought. With that out of the way, you got back inside and to get ready for the festival. You decided to actually dress up a little bit today. The first piece of clothing you took out of your closet was some black slacks. You had to have them tailored because of your height. Next was a nice long sleeve white dress shirt. The shirt might have had sleeves, but you were just going to roll them up. It was hard though, because your arms were a little too beefy. Aw, shit, we've been working out. It's all that hammering we
We're
did.
just, built like that now.
Yeah. Yeah, we put up some fucking pear snips from the field, and now we're jacked as hell. We have a 6-pack now. Ah, fuck. I forgot where I was. Oh, yeah. You got there in the end, though. You finished off the outfit with some some black boots. Once everything was on, you stood in the mirror to see how you cleaned up. I don't look half bad, you said. The outfit wasn't too stuffy. You still could move pretty freely, and the boots made walking around way better than the other shoes you used to wear with this outfit. You were done getting ready, so you made your way to the town square. Arriving there, you looked around to see it full of people. Everyone from town seemed to be there. Some you know and some you don't. There's a stall selling all kinds of stuff. Lawn Flamingo 400G, Pink Plush Bunny 2000G, Packed Strawberry Seeds 1000G, Small Seasonal Plant 350G, Large Seasonal Plant 350G, Colorful Tiles 500G, Pastel Banner 1000G, Decorative Pitchfork 1000G. We looked over the list and decided to get some strawberry seeds. All the other stuff didn't really see a need for, especially the pitchfork. Who need a decorative pitchfork? You didn't get it, but I guess people bought it if they were selling it. Can I get 10 things of strawberry seeds? You asked with a courteous smile. Of course, the shopkeeper replied. Well, isn't it just Pierre? Could just be wrong. You hand the shopkeeper 1000G and he hands you the seeds. You thank the man and move on to the festivities. There were tables, chairs, and one of the things you stuck your face in. You know the ones where...
Hey, yo.
What? It's like, you stick your head and there's a funny little, like, picture, so you can take a nice little picture. They had them on, like, boardwalks. I'm so confused. Wait, you...
Oh, now I know. Okay, now I know.
Okay, good. I'm like, Lego, you've been outside, right?
No, I'm sorry. For the past, 365 years, I've been inside.
Shit, you missed so much. Do you remember COVID?
What's that?
Honestly. You know the ones where there is a hole cut out of the head and you stick your face in so you can get a picture? I haven't done it before, but this one was unsurprisingly a bunny. Even if you wanted to do it, you didn't think it would have fit anyway. Your head swivels around to see if a particular person is here. Oh, who were you kidding? You were looking for Haley. That was why you had brought the bouquet of flowers. Shit, alright. You can chicken out now.
Alright.
Shit, I feel like is this how I was in Stardew Valley when I was going after, like, Harvey? That, like, honestly.
I have no idea. I wasn't watching that.
Alright, we need to play together. We'll split off. We'll work together as a team on the farm, and then, like, on our pastime, like, alright, you go for Haley, and I'll go for Dr. Harvey, and then we'll all be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll get Elf, and then we'll get Honey, and then we can all go for our respective interests. Elf will probably get Krobus and have him as a roommate. I can't see Elf dating anyone in Stardew Valley. Sorry, not sorry, Elf.
No, I don't see him dating anyone either.
Yeah. You finally found her, but it looked like she was talking to someone. A man with a green shirt. Is that Harvey?
Dr. Harvey?
I couldn't be. Actually, the way that Haley talks to people, I think it's fucking, it's probably Alex that she's talking to be completely honest. You haven't spoken to him before, but you cautiously approached the two while they were talking. You walked behind Haley and tapped her on the shoulder. She turned around and looked at you wide-eyed. You were putting on your most winning smile while you held the bouquet of flowers in your hands. Hello, Haley, you said while you extended the bouquet to her. Haley gasped and put her hands on her mouth in surprise. Belle, for me? Thank you so much. Haley replies. There's no problem. Haley puts the flowers up to her nose and gives it a good sniff. You found her nose scrunching while she did it. Cute. How did you know I like daffodils? Haley asked. You chuckled at her question. I'm not telling you that. You replied with a smirk. Meanwhile, our main character was like on the wiki. Seeing what she was into. Haley pouts. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, Haley says, but you know it's bothering her. You can see that she's thinking of who gave up that information. And who's this Haley? I ask. You and Haley have been a little rude by ignoring the man, so you decide to throw him a bone. Oh, the man seems to really look at me and recognition crosses his face. He cuts off Haley and starts talking. Hey, you're the new girl, huh? I am. My name's Belle Stone, you replied. You both go in for a handshake. Grips firm. You tighten your hands a bit before the man pulled back suddenly, smirk in his face. He didn't seem put out by the move. I think we're gonna get along great. I'm Alex. I'll see you around. Alex says and then walks away with a wave. Alex. That was Alex. Haley finishes. You chuckle again. Haley's disappointment face was also cute. So, you looking forward to participating in the Egg Festival? You ask. The festival's alright, but what I'm really looking forward to is the flower dance, Haley explained excitedly. The flower dance? Uh-huh. Maybe I'll see you there, Haley says, but walks off before you can really say anything. With a clap of Lewis's hand, he gets everyone's attention. It's time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual spring egg hunt. Lewis announces. All the kids listening get super excited. Calm down now, kids. You're going to need all the energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. At the mention of prize, everyone seems more attentive. Now, is everyone ready? Lewis asks the crowd. Everyone cheers to the question. Let the egg hunt begin, Lewis yells. Everyone scatters, but you notice a kid in the center looking a bit lost. You decide to see what was wrong. You crouch down so you're more accessible. Hey kid, what's wrong? You ask softly. The boy shrugs his shoulders. Well, do you want to look for eggs together? I asked. The boy's eyes brighten and his head nods enthusiastically. Let's go then. Pick the boy up and hoist him up on your shoulders. He giggles excitedly. You race off at a fast pace and search the area for these hidden eggs. The boy sounds like he was having a blast when you pick up egg after egg. You had a good system going where you pick up an egg and then immediately feed it up to your little helper. More, more, the little man yells. Just when you picked up your 5th egg, Lewis called the end of the hunt. Everyone stops what they were doing and heads back to the town square. When you get there, you gently set the boy down and he excitedly runs up to his mother. You gave them a little wave and they both wave back to you. Now, the winners of this year's egg hunt is Vincent and Bells. Another Vincent. Goddamn, another Vincent. Oh my god, I'll never escape Hazman Hotel, bro. Lewis announces.
I'm sorry, Volk has to follow you everywhere now.
Yeah. It's like that damn Spider-Man meme is like everywhere I go, I see his face.
I thought it was Boss Baby meme.
No, I'm pretty sure it's it's both. But it's a Spider-Man thing where he looks at a billboard and he's like, everywhere I go, I see his face. And I think it's like Iron Man, I don't know. I just know the meme format.
Oh, yeah, now I get it, okay.
I was like, wait, you're in Marvel. How do you not know the meme?
No, listen, that's Weirdo's job to do the Spider-Man ones.
Okay. I'll quiz her on it later.
Yeah.
Vincent comes running to you with a huge smile on his face. You pick him up and spin him, both of you laughing freely, not caring that people were watching. You stop when Lewis walks over to you with a prize in his hand. Your prize, Lewis says while extending his arm out, is a straw hat. We're gonna be Luffy. We're gonna go find the One Piece now. I think I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this, you said aloud. You take the straw hat in your hands. That's not carrying Vincent and placed it on top of the boy's head. Vincent looked like he had just won the lottery and hugged you tightly. Thank you, Belle. No problem, Kate. You deserve it. You reply. He's sitting down again. He goes right to his mom. Jody sends you a grateful smile, which you return. Well, that's it for this year's Egg Festival. Thanks for coming, everyone, Lewis says. Everyone disperses after that. All in one, the day would have gone any better. You left Pelican Town feeling on top of the world. You just didn't see Haley looking at you with a different expression than your previous encounters. Not the lesbian one's really funny.
Oh my god.
Don't cut off my woman is a reply to Alex, like, just ignoring Haley's introduction and doing his own thing.
I love this art of Haley and our reader.
I love it too. Alright, Lego, you get to read the last chapter of the day.
Okay. Finally, it's been so long since I've read.
It was 15 minutes ago.
I know. It feels like an eternity. It's like Christmas Day, you know? It goes by really fast in the first from like 6 a.m. to 9. After that, the day takes 10 years.
You know, you might be onto something there. Oh my god, you're reading that fucking Haley's birthday one.
Okay.
Calm yourself, Lego. Calm yourself. Just breathe in your words.
Okay, I'm ready now. I've got to be ready for this. It's spring 14 now. Haley's birthday. Before you left town yesterday, you made a quick stop at Pierre's shop and picked up another 20 parsnip seeds. I swear, I can never say parsnip seeds first time.
It's a difficult word sometimes. I think it's just the way the vowels are.
I think it's the F.
You're probably right about that one. It's probably the S.
You were spending more than usual, but it was worth it for the long run. Those strawberry seeds you bought would continually bear fruit for you. A good investment, if you did say so yourself. When you got home, you planted all your seeds and watered them. Your crop had grown another 20 plots, but you had plenty of space to expand. Your Gramp farm was on a pretty big piece of land. You felt proud that your Gramp left such an amazing thing to you. You heard a knock at your door and wondered who it could be. Opening the door, you barely have the reaction time to catch the kid that had launched himself at you. The child yells at you.
You don't want to say Vincent?
No, I forgot how to say Vincent.
Oh. How could you forget? It was in Hazbin Hotel.
So I just improv said the child. Basically the same thing. Vincent, we do not jump on people. Jody chastised? Chastised?
Yeah.
What does chastised mean?
It's like making fun of someone. Like, is that what chastised means? It's like it's like if you like your cat like jumped up on the counter when they're supposed to, and you're like, hey, get off of there, kind of shit.
Oh. Hello, hey Vincent. Hello, Jody. You greet. Hey, Belle. Jody says with a sigh. Come in. I was just getting ready for the day, but you guys are more than welcome. Oh, you don't have to, Belle. I insist. You said with a smile. Alright, if you insist. Jody replies with a smile of her own. Vincent runs into the house while you and Jody trail off after him. Jody rolls her eyes when Vincent begins bouncing from thing to thing like he hasn't seen any of these things before. You know, Belle, it's really nice of you to help Vincent out at the Egg Festival, Belle. Jody says suddenly. It wasn't a big deal. He looked a little shy, and I wanted to help. I replied, shrugging. He doesn't do well in big crowds. And with Kent gone, Jody trails off. Jody had mentioned her husband Kent in a conversation once. He had been deployed, forcing him to leave Jody and the kids at home. He told you that Vince had cried for days after he left. You're against Vince and was a daddy's boy. He didn't beg Jody as a military wife, but you could never judge people by their appearances. She had talked about how hard it was without him home, and you tried to comfort her. Kent must have been a good guy because she talked about him with fear.
Fervor?
The hell is that?
Fervor?
Fer-
I'm gonna assume that she talks about him with respect or some shit.
I have no idea what that word even is and if it's real. So it was nice that even if they were miles apart, they still held true love. Or whatever. So, well, my line was better. Now, if only you could have done that with a certain blonde. Dreams of Haley. Fuck. Listen, I got excited, so I forgot how to word.
Dude, it's alright. That happens to me all the time.
What happened in here? Jody asked. You were currently in the kitchen. You might have been trying to make that pink cake Haley loves. You sigh. Baking is what happened, but I'm not exactly good at it, you said with a defeated tone. And who are you baking a cake for? Jody questioned. Your face turned a bright shade of red at her question. No one, you muttered. Jody laughed at your embarrassment and slapped you on the back. You don't think I saw you giving that beautiful bouquet of flowers to Haley, Belle? Okay, that needed a... I don't know. Wow, stupid. Read.
It's okay.
You saw that, huh? I asked. Jody laughed again. Everyone did. You groaned at her answer. I have to say, though, you looked very dashing, Jody teased. Thanks, I try. Sometimes. Jody giggles at my answer. Well, do you need some help? I came over here to ask for help, so this could be the way I repay you. Jody says. What do you need? Wait, what do you need? A cauliflower. I need some for the curry I wanted to make, but I didn't have any. Jody says with a sigh. I have some in the fridge. Take as many as you need, Jody. You reply. Your lifesaver, Belle. Thank you so much. Jody says, hugging you. I wouldn't be a good farmer if I didn't provide anything now, would I? You say, hugging Jody back. Jody giggles and pulls back. She starts moving around the kitchen at a lightning fast pace. It looked like she had used this kitchen a million times. You watched Jody work a miracle when she whipped up that cake batter. Vincent? Jody called. Yeah, Mom? The child answered.
You just said it right.
Okay, now I just want to call him the child.
The child is I don't know why, it's a really funny thing to just keep calling someone.
Now I'm gonna, every child I come across, hello, child.
Next time I talk to Weirdo, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what, we're gonna do a live stream. It's gonna be with Jolene, there's Lego, and then there's the child.
Yes. I think she would stab you.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not wrong though. She's the child.
He's the child of everyone.
Oh, wait. I mean, you guys live in the same house. After this, you should change Weirdo's name on Discord to the child. That or no.
Oh god, I will. You gotta remind me though.
Alright.
Yes! Vincent replied loudly. The child rushed into the kitchen with the same quickness as his mom. He was jumping up and down with joy. Jody gave him the spoon to lick, and he devoured it in seconds. You watched all of this with fascination in your eyes. It tugged at something in your heart. There, Jody said, satisfied. 35 minutes in the oven, and voila, you have a cake. Just have to add the other bits once it's out and cool. Now it's my turn to say thank you, Jody. You say. Oh, this was no big deal, Jody said, trying to wave you off. No big deal. What you did was amazing. You're like Superwoman. Jody's cheeks go pink at the compliment. Thanks, she mutters. You just hope the work you both put in would bear some fruit. Okay, no big deal. You got this. You've thought about this moment for a million times in your head. There's no way you can mess it up. You muttered to yourself. Knock on the door with cake in your hand and nervously wait for it to be opened. You already thought you looked a little bit silly carrying this here. Everyone in town was staring at you. Well, everyone's already did that, but they were staring harder this time around. The door suddenly opened, and you honestly expected Emily again, but it was Haley. Haley stared at you, wide-eyed, mouth agape. Happy birthday, you shudder. Belle, Haley whispers. I want to make you something for your birthday, and here it is, you say. A pink cake? Haley asks. Yeah, you like it, don't you? You ask, now nervous. Huh? Yes, I do. I really like it. I love it, actually. You mentally let out a breath that you were holding in. I think I can come in and put this down then, you say, gaining some of your confidence back. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Belle. Of course you can come in, Haley replies. Haley lets you inside, brushing your arm as you make your way to the kitchen. Goosebumps litter your arm as you can't help but let an involuntary shiver go through your body. You didn't know if Haley did it on purpose or if it was an accident. Hopefully she did it on purpose.
This sounds like it was you, bro.
But it's true. Like, she obviously did that on purpose. How did you even know it was my birthday? Haley asks while she rests on the kitchen counter. The calendar? You reply, oh, yeah, I honestly forgot that was still there. All you can do now is just shake your head at that. You end up cutting a piece for Haley because she is eyeing that cake and she was about to devour the whole thing. You couldn't believe she had a sweet tooth. Here you go, you say as you hand her a piece. Oh my gosh, Belle. This is so good. Haley moaned.
The way you hesitated.
A little broken right now, because, yes. She's just amazing, it's Haley.
Oh, you're gonna love Stardew when you play it, man.
The noise lights an unexpected fire in you. Your face heats up and you have to turn away a second to get yourself under control.
This is you!
Right now. Good thing you got some icing on your hand. You strolled over to the sink to wash them thoroughly. Is that so? I'm glad you like it. I can't take all the credit though, but I helped. You said. It's the thought that counts, Belle. But who helped you? Haley asks. Jody. She came by to ask for some cauliflower and saw the devastating effects of me trying to make the cake by myself out on my poor kitchen. You said with a chuckle. Yeah, Jody definitely knows how to cook, Haley says. You and Haley lapse into a comfortable silence as both of you eat mouth-watering cake. It's really good. You had to agree that Jody was an amazing cook. Without her, you would have butchered the poor thing. So, you're really looking forward to the flower dance? Yes, I love the flower dance. Everything about it is just so amazing. This will be your first one. I guarantee you'll love it. Is it the same place every year? Yeah, the Cinder Snap Forest. Gives it more of a nature feel, you know? Makes sense. You agree. So, will the infamous Belle be going? Haley teases. I wasn't originally planning to, but I would if there was something there worth going for, you said, staring directly into Haley's eyes. Then maybe I'll see you there. You both stare at each other for a few more seconds before you notice a little icing on Haley's lip. It was in the corner, so you guess she must have missed it with her lips. Okay, you definitely did not need to think about Haley's lips, but the icing was still there, so you walked over to her and wiped the icing off.
Shit.
You didn't want to waste, so you licked it off your nail plate.
No! That's so creepy, though. This would only be cute if they were dating.
When you looked back at her, her face was a bright red.
Yeah, mine would be fucking too if someone did that to me that I didn't really know that was.
So sorry, Haley. I didn't think you stammered. It's fine, Haley whispered. The temperature surrounding you two was paleable. You could hear your heart beating faster and faster. You thought you saw something in Haley's eyes, but the door burst open and you both jolted away from each other. You both quickly swung your heads towards the door to see who it was. It was Emily. Gosh, Emily, you scared the hell out of us, Haley said angrily. Emily looked between you two, eyebrow raised, but didn't speak for a minute. Felt like she was analyzing the situation. You didn't feel comfortable with her stare, but there wasn't anything you could do about it at the moment. I was just coming in here to get a drink, Emily says. Couldn't you have gotten it another time? Haley replies. Well, I wanted one now, Emily argued. You decided to intervene before things got out of hand. Haley, I think I'm gonna go, but I had a wonderful time, you say. What? Already? Haley replies. Yeah, gotta get back to the farm. Oh. Alright. Disappointment lacing Haley's voice. Walked up to her and gave her a big hug, which she returned. It was a little daring of you, but you felt like you needed to do it. Happy birthday, Blondie. You teased, smirking. Haley looks at you wide-eyed, but starts to laugh. Her laugh is like music to your ears. You laugh with her, and you both eventually let go of each other. Okay, go back to the farm of yours, muscles. Haley teases back. Oh, you're talking about these? You say, flexing your arm. Another flash of something in Haley's eyes, but it was gone in an instant. Haley shook her head and made a shoo gesture, which got another laugh out of you. When you left, you felt a piece of you was missing. You couldn't help but reply in that moment in the kitchen, where you both thought you were going to kiss. You sighed. Only if Haley didn't interrupt. Oh my god, this outfit with the blue top and the jacket and the pink jacket.
It's so pretty, man. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I had to pull the plug now.
That was such a good chapter.
I know.
I'm glad we ended it on that.
Yeah.
I hate that Emily got in the way.
I mean, she lives in the house. It's not like someone broke the window down and came in.
Yeah, well, it feels like it. She took a knife to my heart.
Well, my bad. Alright, you know what it's time for now?
Depression?
Well, I'm in wheel time, but it might be depression time for you. Alright.
Those are the two things I want, because I want a has-been.
Fuck.
We're watching has-been right now, so come on.
Watch it be the Emily X Alistair.
I will hate myself.
I will commit a crime. Come on, Vought, please. Please, I need him. Where the fuck is Velvet on here? Okay, there she is. No.
I swear to God, if you stop on Emily... Okay, thank God.
I think it might be Velvet or Haley, depending on how fast this wheel goes. Oh.
Or it stops on Mira.
It's edging us. It's Mira.
Yay! You know,
Sorry.
I'm happy still. It's Mira, but it's not has-been.
Yeah.
Next week, we better get a has-been.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well. Oh, shit. I recorded Jolene on Tuesday, and then if I record with you next week, we're gonna be ending Wattpad this year on a Mira X reader.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Huh. I'm just like, damn, that's gonna be the last upload of the year for Wattpad. It's gonna be a Mira X reader. Crazy shit.
I said the biggest of the year, so.
Exactly. Hopefully we get more has-been. I need that Vox one, especially after the 3 and 4. God, I'm so glad. I'm so glad the leaks did not spoil me on the Vincent Vox thing.
I know.
Or the fight
like that Alistair Rosie reveal would have been so cool if it didn't get leaked.
Yeah, just like every other fucking scene in this season so far, it feels like.
Well, hey, episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8 had zilch leaked about it.
Well,
I mean, other than episode 6 with...
Was it episode 6?
Yeah, that's the you know, the lesbian.
Yeah. What about the one with Vox and Angel?
That's episode 6.
Damn. So the only thing we have to look forward to as a blind audience is 5, 7, and 8.
No, don't worry. They will spoil something.
Yeah, don't worry. Maybe it'll be one of the VAs this time.
Because, hey, just like we thought we were going into episode 3 blind, but then they spoiled Piss.
Yeah, and we're like, Piss? Also, sorry for anyone who watched the How to Train Your Dragon video.
Oh yeah, we would like to unformally apologize because, you know, we didn't realize that they weren't releasing 4 episodes on day 1.
Yeah, because that's what happened last time, where they released 4 and then 2 and then 2. But I guess they decided not to. Oh wait, you know why they didn't? Because the first 2 episodes from the first season were early access.
With the pre-order package.
Yeah, so like when it became public, they were like, well, here's episodes 3 and 4, so you guys don't have to wait like 2 more weeks. That's why we oh, sorry guys. Sorry if I
made oopsie, and you know, at least it wasn't too big of a spoiler. I mean,
yeah,
it's only the fact that Rosie owns Alistair's soul.
Yeah, but we don't know like how she's that powerful. Why is she sent into the hotel? Who the fuck is Rosie?
But we will learn that in season 3, apparently, is what Vivzy said.
Yeah, I did see that, and I'm like, shit. I'm going with the theory that she is Lilith in disguise, and that the Lilith that we keep seeing is Eve.
That's what I've been thinking too.
Because, like, how, as an overlord, is she able to make him the most powerful sinner? It just doesn't
Especially
make sense.
since her as an overlord is lower than Vox
Yeah.
on the power scale.
Yeah, honestly, we haven't seen Rosie fight. She just does her own fucking thing in Cannibal Town.
Because, I mean, yeah, she owns the entirety of Cannibal Town, which is a very powerful thing.
Yeah, and she has an army, but we've never seen her fight.
Oh, did you see that Susan is dead?
I did see that, and I'm like, thank God, she was a bit annoying.
Move over!
She went out the way that we all wanted her to. Getting stabbed to death, I think.
In loving memory of Susan, I wish she had died again.
Yeah. I wonder if that's gonna be a merch, like a trading card of, like, Susan and it's the bench.
Wait, what if she actually wasn't killed by an angelic weapon and she's now back? Again?
Maybe that's what the bench means.
I wish she would die again for real.
Right, well, we've ended another Wattpad book club by talking about Hasbin again.
That's the third time.
Yeah. Be fair, it is out, so, like, we have a reason this time.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. There is a playlist on screen with all the other Wattpad book club readings I've done in the past, including with Lego. There's Sage, there's Jolene, and there's Honey. And then the last one uploaded, which is the Bowiji part 18 now, is the last one uploaded. I haven't seen that one yet. It's really good. Me and Jolene love the Bowiji story so far. And thank you, Lego, for joining. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, you know. I'm hoping to get paid by you soon.
Well, I can't really, because you don't have PayPal, but I can give you, like, a dime from what I have earned so far.
No, that sounds like a good deal.
I'll just mail you a singular dime. Or would you like that in 10 pennies?
I would like that in 1 nickel and 5 pennies.
Okay, I can do that. At Animate, when I see you, I'll give you 5 pennies and a nickel.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're going to Animate together.
Yippee! So yeah, anyway, my name is Phoenix. That was Lego, and we'll see you guys next time for another Wattpad book club reading. Bye!
Bye.